guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren
and I'm Maureen.
Yeah, so in today's episode, we are in the streets of Nairobi and we are going to be asking Kenyans between Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, which country takes the crown for the most loved and popular country in East Africa.
Yeah, so if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment, and also you can join our membership and you can also leave us super thanks so that you can appreciate our efforts.
Yeah, so come with us, let's go find out. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Eli Spider.
Eli Spider.
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Vibe Shami.
All platforms?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Dominic.
What's your name?
My name is Eugene.
Okay, so today we are asking Kenyans between the country Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, which would you say is the most loved East African country or popular?
The most popular is Kenya, with the no bargains, and the most loved, I feel, is Tanzania.
Between Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, which do you think? Which one do you think are the all-time OGs? Which do you think is the country that is most loved in East Africa?
The country which is most loved in East Africa, definitely vibes on vibes, Kenya. Yeah.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, vibes on vibes. I mean, any person who comes from any other part of country will always tell you that they will want to come to Kenya. I don't know if you know this guy is called Yves someone, the guy with these are people who come to Kenya and they say that they will come back to Kenya because Kenya is vibes after vibe, you know.
Do you have reasons for that?
Yes, for the most popular in Africa, in East Africa is Kenya. We have Obama. Obama came from Kenya. We have so many athletes. We have Kipchoge Keino, who is on the global map, comes from Kenya. We have so many people, by the way. We have Lupita Nyong'o, by the way. Yes, we have this guy. How do you call this guy? Divock Origi. He was a Liverpool player, all from Kenya. We are the most popular, of course. That one has no bargains, but the most loved, I feel, it's Tanzania.
Do you know why?
Yes, I know why. There are less scandals in Tanzania, by the way. Scandals are very little. Like, it can take you years to hear scandal from Tanzania. Their leadership is stable. Of course, we've seen that from their leader who died and the mama who is now working, Samia Suluhu. We've seen that in many other aspects, by the way. Their football, they have a good team, a good football team which was playing in the AFCON. They are peaceful. Have you ever heard Tanzania fighting another African country? No, they don't even indulge in fighting or chaos with other African countries. Yes, I just feel like Tanzania is the most loved. We have had cases of the opposition in Uganda, yeah, but I won't judge them. That's their leadership and whatever they do. Yeah, that's concerned their people and the people who live there and their leadership. That's all about those who live there.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel Tanzania is the most loved.
Okay, so Tanzania takes the crown in that one?
Yes, Tanzania takes the crown for the most loved, and Kenya is the most popular, of course.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time.
Yes, you're welcome. Always.
Before you go, one more question.
Yes.
I understand you're a Kenyan living in Kenya, right?
Yes.
If you're given the opportunity to relocate to either you stay in Kenya or you relocate to Uganda or Tanzania, which one would you prefer?
I'm in Kenya because Kenya is my favorite country. Between them, whatever perception or whatever ideas I give about other countries, it is because you've asked me of the two countries. Yes, but I'm in Kenya because I love Kenya. Yes, and I'm loyal to Kenya. I'm a patriot of Kenya. If I was given to choose between the whole of African continent, I'll still choose Kenya.
All right.
That's why I'm in Kenya, and I'm not even planning to go away from Kenya. If I suffer, let me suffer in Kenya. Yes, of course, I believe Kenyans, we do complain maybe of some things, but we do adapt. After some time, we adapt, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I just think Kenya is the best, and I'm here to stay. I'm here. I'll die in this soil. I'll marry in this soil. Everything. Yes.
All right. So thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right. So today we are asking Kenyans between the country Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda, which would you say is the all-time OG, the country that takes the crown for the most loved country in East Africa?
I bet Kenya.
Is there a reason?
Because Kenya gives a chance for each people, like kila mtu in general, to come and experience the wildlife, the culture, the like everything. And we have the most beautiful places like Nairobi, yeah, where people where youth come and enjoy by themselves by creating videos, photos and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you're given a chance, I understand you're Kenyan, but if you're given a chance to just live in Kenya or to relocate and go to Tanzania or Uganda, which one would you consider?
I bet Tanzania.
Oh, all right. Is there a reason?
I feel Tanzania with the Swahili. Yeah. Like their Swahili, it's really nice and enjoyable to speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you admire about Tanzania.
Yeah.
All right, sawa. Thank you.
So their movies, sorry. Yeah.
Movies.
Yeah.
Okay, sawa. Thank you so much for your time.
Welcome.
Yes.
Okay, so today we are asking Kenyans, between Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, which one would you say is the all-time OG? Which would you say is the most loved country in East Africa?
Most loved country in East Africa. Kenya, Tanzania and
Uganda.
Kenya.
Is there a reason?
Yes. So many people love Kenya, especially foreigners, because in Kenya is where we have headquarters of every company in the world, including Google, Microsoft, amongst so many other. Plus, we have a national park here in the city. Plus, the internet connectivity in Kenya is extremely fine. Like, we have fiber everywhere. Even as we speak right now, if I turn on my Wi-Fi, each and every single building has internet connections. If you relocate to a new apartment, by default there's internet connection. So like Kenya took it next level in terms of internet connectivity, in that you can work from home in the comfort of your zone without having to go to work. Right. So yeah, so I'd say that. Yeah.
And if you're asked, let's say right now you're a Kenyan who's living in Kenya, right?
Yes.
So if you're asked to relocate in one of these three countries, Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, which one would you pick?
I'd pick Uganda.
Is there a reason?
To be honest, it gets to a point where you are fed up with seeing like skyscrapers and all that. You want to experience a different type of life. And I've seen a couple of vloggers, Ugandan vloggers. I don't know if you know this lady. She's called, is it Emeril or something? She's a Ugandan who has been to Kenya. Okay. So I've been watching her vlogs, and especially the entertainment part of life. Uganda is so fun to chill. Their food, of course. I know I trended a couple of weeks ago because of mentioning about Ugandan food. This food called matoke. Yes, I've never eaten matoke. I'd love to experience it. Okay. Yes, so their food is so organic. Yeah, so I'd love to experience that side of Uganda, and not in the city centers, in the rural, in the villages.
All right.
Yes.
All right, so thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah, one last question before you go.
Yeah.
Do you think Kenya is doing something that these other East African countries are not doing, that maybe they could learn from us? Or do you think Kenya has a lesson to offer when it comes to Uganda and Tanzania?
Oh yeah. Working from home and internet connectivity. The moment your country invests in very strong Wi-Fi, it means not so many people will have to wake up in the morning to go to work. You can work from home, from the comfort of your zone, with your laptop, as long as you present your documents at work. So yeah, if there's any Ugandan or Tanzanian politician watching this, talk to your presidents, tell them to invest in Wi-Fi, fiber. Yes, because that's what our former president did, Uhuru Kenyatta. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me. Subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on the post notification.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And also, it is in Kenya where you'll find everyone. If you love hip hop, if you love bongo, if you love any genre of song, you'll find your group. Or if you vibe with a certain group of people, you'll definitely find it in Kenya, because we are well versed with everything, as opposed to Tanzania, where it's predominantly Swahili. In Kenya, we speak Swahili, we speak English, which makes us have a vast engagement with foreigners or visitors who come to Africa, which makes it most especially known. Another thing is that we listen to every genre of song. Today, an Afrobeat is released in Kenya today. In Nigeria, you'll hear it in our bars, you'll hear it in our songs, in our cars, in our matatus. You'll hear it in everywhere across the street, even if it's hip hop, even if it's any type of song, you'll definitely hear it, which makes even different artists from different parts of Africa wants to come to Kenya. And you always see this, even in December, they always book. Even Christian Shusha of Tanzania, he recently came to Kenya, because that really shows that we are vibes on vibe, Yeah, we resonate with everyone, we love everyone, we don't discriminate. Yeah.
All right, so and if you're given an opportunity to relocate, right now you're a Kenyan living in Kenya, right? So if you're given an opportunity to relocate and your options were to stay in Kenya or go live in Tanzania or Uganda, which country would you prefer?
I will go to Uganda.
Is there a reason?
Reason is because personally, it's personal. I have a roots in Uganda. My grandmother and my grandfather, they had a shop in Uganda, Kampala. That's early 90s, Yeah, before my mother even was born. My mother was born in Kenya, but my grandmother, my grandmother, but my grandmother, they are Ugandans, but they came to Kenya. So it means that I trace my roots back to Uganda. You understand? Yeah, so I would definitely want to go to Uganda because I have roots in Uganda. Number two, my nanny who raised me up with my sister, she was called Pauline, I've forgotten the second name. She was a Ugandan and she was like my mother, and due to marriage thing, she had to leave Kenya for Uganda. That's one thing I would also love to, makes me want to go to Uganda. It makes me believe that Ugandans are good people. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much. We appreciate you for your time.
Thank you for having me.